Hey guys, welcome to the Lazy BuJo. This is a brand new YouTube channel that is all about bullet journaling, and it's specifically designed for people like me. People who, we like looking at those really nice artsy spreads from like Plant-Based Bride and Amanda Rashley and whatever, and they're really great, but we have neither the time, energy, patience, or skill to pull that off. So these are just basically some pretty quick and dirty spreads. Function over beauty basically is what we got here. And hey, if you're an artsy person, I'm sure you can use these as like a jumping point and really pretty them up, and you go right on ahead, you do that. That's just not what's going to happen here. So today I'm going to take you through my 2022 yearly spread. This is my bullet journal. It is a chunky boy, as you can imagine, as you can see here, I should say. And I got this from Amazon. I'm honestly not sure what the brand is. I'll throw it in the description. And the inscription here reads, "Believe. I believe that the most beautiful thing is worth waiting, and the sweetest fruit needs patience." So because of the chunkiness of this book, I tend to spread out the spreads quite a bit. There's no reason for me to condense those. So they tend to, take up a lot more pages than most spreads do. The paper is also kind of thin. It's not a good one for, say, paints or heavy-duty markers. The equipment that I use, these are the pens, the brand of pens. They're specifically designed for manga. I'm going to try to focus on you here. The camera's not. Come on. There we are. Cameras are not my friend today. But yeah, this is the Pigma Micron. I got like a whole set. It's specifically designed for like manga and anime creators. But it works very well with a bullet journal spread as well. I also used some very light pastel markers from my Staedtler collection. Just some very light stuff that doesn't bleed through the pages as much as the darker stuff does. So without further ado, let's get into the 2022 bullet journal. Okay, so this is the grid spacing page. Obviously, I think every bullet journal should use this. This just makes my life so much easier, honestly. So this is in case of emergency, and I'm going to fill this out, obviously. I just didn't want to share all that information on YouTube. But this, name, birth date, blood type, insurance, providers, emergency contacts, any medications or allergies or any other notes like that. The idea is, like, if you get into a car crash or you keel over or whatever, you can take this page, you can rip it out, and you can give it to the EMT so they know all this stuff. They don't have to ask you. They can just get right to work. And I do recommend you put this in either the front or the back of your bullet journal, a place that's easy to spot. So this, so like I said, I'm not an artsy person. I'm not going to art it up here, but I will say these markers definitely, this is the one that I use, the brush pen. They don't dry quickly, and you got to be careful, otherwise you'll have a smear here, and then you'll try to hide that with two different types of whiteout because you won't know what you're doing, and it'll make it even more obvious. So just a cautionary tale there. Index. So this is my future log, and this is where we start to see me spread out those spreads quite a bit. I love this type of Dutch door for the future log. My future log fills up very quickly, so I like being able to have more space for each month and having little spots on the side here for like yearly stuff if I need to add that. Goodbye 2021, hello 2022. The quotes here: "We don't remember days, we remember moments." This is going to be like my year in review, some like 3 big things that happened in 2021, probably getting my book deal. Yeah, getting the book deal and starting this, YouTube channel probably. Specific memories. Looking forward to, this is basically the goals page. So like the looking forward to is like the 3 big things I'm looking forward to. Health goals, faith goals, financial goals. I am looking forward to getting to do things I have never done before, like be financially secure. Wish list, stuff that I want and would want to put on, you know, wish list for birthdays and Christmas, just a nice spot to put it in. Gift list, things that I think would go really well for other people. A birthday spread. You might think this is superfluous, especially given how big the future log is, but like, that fills up so quickly. I like having a separate place for the birthdays where I can add, you know, my brothers, my mom's, my dad's, grandparents, friends' birthdays right here next to the wish list and gift list. And you can probably see more of the white out here. When I penciled this spread in, and then I started inking it, I realized that I had penciled in 9 boxes. And I don't know if you know this, but there's more than 9 months in the year. So I had to white out the ink that I had already done and reconfigure it. I'm glad that I decided to ink in the numbers first instead of the boxes. That would have been a mess. My menu. Okay, so this is, you know, I'm trying to eat healthier, save money by doing grocery shopping instead of say going out to eat as much as I do. And so this is kind of where I'm going to pool all the recipes that I know I can make, and so that way when I'm trying to plan out my meals for the week, I can just flip to here and say, oh, I haven't done pork soup in a while, or I haven't done tacos in ages. Let's do that. So entrees, sides, dessert. Of course, there's a nice big spot for desserts. I love desserts. And then here's a little section want to try, like dishes that I might have heard of or seen on YouTube or TikTok, or, you know, heard through the grapevine or come up with myself, whatever. This is where I would put that, and then hopefully move them to here, here, or there. Bucket list. Like I said, it's not going to be pretty. It's just going to be simple. Cleaning routine. I suck at cleaning. This will hopefully help me out. I've divided this into daily, weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. And then the quote here reads, "A clean home is a happy home. So start cleaning, bitch." I need that, honestly. I need to be mean to myself sometimes. Yearly finances. Yet another thing that I suck at, but I'm hoping to get better this year. Another Dutch door. As you can see, I'll try to, I don't remember where I got this from, because I saw this idea, and of course it was much prettier than mine, but basically, you know, the income, you know, all the different types of income I do, expenses, the monthly bills, as well as food, gas, you know, laundry, business expenses, other stuff, savings, and then you total all that up at the end of the year, and it's supposed to make taxes, especially as a YouTuber and content creator and writer, that's my other job, it's just supposed to make that so much easier, because now you have, like, oh, this is everything that I made from Patreon, from my YouTube channel, from book deals, merch, whatever, it's all right there. All the business expenses are right there for the year. Just a nice little overview. I'm expecting that these numbers are going to be substantially larger than these numbers. That's the hope anyway, that I will get better at my spending. Social media tracker, just a way to keep track of, when I say YouTube, I'm actually not talking about this YouTube channel. I actually mean my other YouTube channel, Dragons, Zombies, and Aliens, where I talk about, you know, fantasy, science fiction, horror, through a feminist lens, writing advice, books, that type of thing. So that's what I'm going to be tracking. Same with Instagram, TikTok, a mailing list, which I actually need to start. I haven't started one yet, and Patreon. Just to see how I'm growing and doing, and like if I see some, like I'm losing patrons, or if I'm losing subscribers, like, oh, something's going on, I need to work on that. A savings tracker, very basic, just you know, each box is $25. The idea is, like, whenever I put $25 or more in my savings, I mark that off, and by the time I get here, that will be 3 to 6 months worth of savings. Okay, so this next spread needs some explaining. I am a Mechan Buddhist. What that basically means, I could do a whole video just on that, but I won't, because that's not what you guys are here for. We have this phrase, you could call it a mantra. It's Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I actually have it tattooed on my arm right here. Very loosely, this translates to, I devote myself to the Lotus Sutra. The Lotus Sutra is one of the Buddhist teachings, specifically the one that says, anyone and everyone can achieve perfect enlightenment, that is total happiness in this lifetime, wherever they're at, wherever they are. The idea of Nichiren Buddhism is that you chant this mantra, and you do that to, it's like a form of prayer slash meditation, a meditative prayer, if you will. And you do that, and it will help you achieve enlightenment. It'll help you reach your goals. And the biggest idea is, if you really want something, if you really want a big goal, like a new job, a new career, if you really want to challenge your karma and really change yourself, you want to chant 1 million Daimoku. Daimoku is one recitation of Namiho Renge Kyo. So this is 1 million Daimoku to achieve my goal. Each block here is approximately 30 minutes of Daimoku. So if I fill out all of these over the course of the year, that's going to be roughly 1 million Daimoku right there in order to achieve my goal, which I will get to when we get to the goals spread. So yeah, that's what that is. For people of other faith out there, you could probably reconfigure this into some, like, you know, Catholics can probably change this into rosaries. I don't know. Alright, 2022 goals of the year. 2022 goals, year of financial freedom. The idea is I currently work part-time at a deli. I want to be able to write and YouTube full-time, write science fiction and fantasy. So, like, that is the big goal, and that's what the chanting is for. So this is where I'm going to be putting down the big goals, and then this is like the stepping stone, some of those, like, you know, action plan, I guess you could say, of how I can get there. And then I'm breaking that down into quarterly goals. This is what I'm going to be trying to do this year, where I have the yearly stuff here, and then this is the first quarter, January through March. Here's, you know, basically kind of step one of that. So here's how I can break that down into the quarter stuff, and how I can break those quarter goals into the monthly goals here. And then we get into January, which is going to be a separate video. So yeah, that is my 2022 yearly spread. I hope this provided some inspiration, or at the very least proved to you guys that there's probably definitely someone out there who is worse at bullet journaling than you are. Stick around. The January spread flip through will be up in a couple of days. So stick around for that, and share your photos of your spread or ideas that you have or questions that you have in the comments. I would love to see and respond to them. I've also got links to Instagram and social media in the description of this video, so come follow me. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.